Hello, and this is another one of my morning walk vlogs. And for this vlog, w- I wanted to talk about how being an entrepreneur is quite a lonely journey. And if you're really aiming for big things, you're less likely to have a lot of friends, or basically get along in a lot of friend circles. And one of the reasons for that, I believe, is because you're rapidly changing your own personality structures. And so the bonds which you do form based on a certain person who you were are quite likely to fluctuate as you fluctuate your own personality. And second is the idea of status lowering and self-invalidation. So now, every time you enter a new group, there's a certain dominance hierarchy established with a group leader. And if you enter it and you're really passionate about a certain topic, you risk disrupting the dominance hierarchy, and that's going to put a lot of people against you. That's going to make people invalidate you. That's going to make people lower your status constantly because they feel threatened. They feel threatened that you aim to disrupt the stability which they all are trying to establish. Now, this is where things differ, and this is where people like me and entrepreneurs come in, is when um, the hierarchy is not established. You see, that's the whole idea of a startup and something new, is that um, the establishment, so to say, is not in place yet. And people still don't know where other people stand, and so that place of ambiguity is where the exception can shine through and create something of their own. And that's what you're trying to do as an entrepreneur, is be that exception to the norm. Create a world which is different from the world which you're subjected to. And if your creation is well established and worth the pain, and a lot of people benefit under this new ordering than they were doing so previously, then that's a new hierarchy or a new notional Pareto, a dominance hierarchy, whatever you want to call it, that gets established. And the build up to that is quite a lonely journey. And even when you're there, it's hard to trust people. So that's one of the reflections which I had today morning in this walk. Yep. It's lonely, but it's worth it.